Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. We are from the IA2A and this is our business economic presentation assignment. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Anas bin Haisham and the others member is Muhammad Naim Amshah, Muhammad Haziq and Muhammad Alif Koyu. So question number 1. The gas prices peaked in 2018. However, there was no measurable decrease in the number of gallons of gas purchased per household until 2020. Identify two reasons the demand for gas is so inelastic. So the answer is the demand for gas is very inelastic. Consumers still have to buy the gas to go to work even if the prices of gas is so increased. Next, the reason of the demand for gas is so inelastic because fewer or no substitute are available. Consumers need to buy gas to make their vehicle work because there are no other choices to make consumers can make.
Okay, question 2. During this era of high gas prices, consumers began to demand electric vehicles that do not require gas. Will the increase in the availability of electric cars make the demand for gas more elastic or more inelastic? Explain. The answer for the question 2 is the demand of electric vehicles will make the demand for gas more elastic. This is because of availability of substitutes. Consumers can respond to get a rise in prices by switching to a substitute, which has not experienced any increment in price. With the price of the gas prices, the consumers may change to buy electric vehicles instead.
So, for question 3, do you think the supply of electric vehicles is relatively elastic or relatively inelastic? Explain. So the answer, as far as I'm concerned, supply of electric vehicles will be inelastic because people will not responsive about the price that had been changed for the car. Even though the price increase, the demand still has low chance of percentage to decrease. In short run, the quantity supplied by a firm is very limited to the existing amount. This will cause the amount of demand will be more higher and it will become to shortage of the supply.
For question 4, identify one good you believe would likely have a positive cross price elasticity with car. What does this imply about the relationship between these two goods? So our answer, based on our opinion, public transportation like monorail will be a perfect match for positive cross price elasticity. This is because to get it, we need opposite goods that have same purpose like car. For an example like egg and chicken. When the chicken price increase, the quantity demand and egg will be increased because more cheaper and yet the same type of good.
So for question 5, uh, assume ABC firm that sell electric vehicles want to increase its revenue. The price of electric vehicles fall from $29,493 to $25,939 and the quantity demanded increase from 7,000 to 10,000 units. If the firm increase price from 29,493 to 32,000, the quantity demanded increased from 7,000 to 5,000 units. Calculate the elasticity of demand for electric vehicles and advise ABC firm which price to charge based upon your economic knowledge. So the answer, EDX equal to 5,000 minus 7,000 over 7,000 times by 29,493 over 32,000 minus 29,493 equal to negative 0.29 times by 11.76. That will get negative 3.41 and we will make it as a positive, that is 3.4. Next is EDX equal to 10,000 minus 7,000 over 7,000 times by 29,493 over by 25,939 minus by 29,493. So it will get the answer 0.43 times by negative 8.3, and the answer will be negative 3.507, and we'll make it as a positive, that will get 3.57. So in conclusion, the conclusion from this calculation, price that we choose is 29,493 to 25,939 because it elastic cause a bigger percentage change in supplier. As the price increase 1%, the quantity of demanded for goods X will decrease by 3.57 and vice versa.
Question 6. Suppose income increased by 10%, that gasoline consumption increased by 20%. Calculate the income elasticity of demand coefficient for gasoline and identify if it is a normal good or an inferior good. The answer is formula equal percentage change in quantity demand of goods divided by percentage change in consumer income. 20% divided by 10%, we get 2. We can conclude that income elasticity of demand coefficient for gasoline is normal good because it is useful for everyone who have gas car. So that's all for us. Thank you.